What's going on, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I am at a 779 rating and I'm going up against Rick Ardito in a ranked seasons game. We both have immortal Clayton Kershaw on the mound. He has immortal Vladimir Guerrero, Ken Griffey Jr., Albert Pujols, Babe Ruth, Chipper Jones, Ted Williams, Finest Lindor, and immortal Yogi Berra on his team. And it's been a little bit since I've played the actual game, and I finally got a chance to play a game of ranked seasons and a game of Battle Royale will be included in this video, so hopefully you guys enjoy this. And let's go ahead and get right into it. We have Ken Griffey Jr. up at the plate here facing immortal Kershaw, and I chopped one there to shortstop, and he's going to beat that out because of the animation that Chipper Jones got right there. That's going to be an interesting way to start this game off. I was able to steal second. I'm trying to get into scoring position, and that was a pitch right there that I needed to hit and drive into the right center field gap. I needed to go the other way with it. I swung just under it. This is the first time I'm playing the game in a little bit, so I expected to be a little bit rusty here in the first inning, and I hit it right to shortstop. I thought he was going to be able to I thought he was going to throw the ball to first there, but we get kind of in a funky play, and I'm out at third, but I am able to get the guy to second base. That play right there isn't the smartest play, but I'm trying to be aggressive in the first inning here. At the same time, it didn't really cost me anything. It's kind of just swapping runners. Griffey's a little bit faster than Lindor, but now he's at second base rather than Griffey would have been. But I wasn't able to score the run anyway. I got under the ball there with Ted Williams, and now we have our immortal Kershaw on the mound facing his Vladimir Guerrero, and this is not a good matchup. I went with the fastball inside, and I missed early, and as soon as I missed early, I knew it was gone. He swung early on that one as well and pulled it to left field. No doubter from Vladimir Guerrero. That's going to be a solo shot, already down 1 run with nobody out. I mean, that was his leadoff hitter. But now I just have to keep pitching. I mean, I have to establish the ball inside, on the inside half. Just because I threw one ball on the inside corner and he hit it out doesn't mean I can't pitch there. It's somewhere I have to throw. I'm going to continue to try to throw the ball low in the zone and get him to expand the strike zone and start chasing the pitches. But there, I just missed it with Albert Pujols. I mean, I felt like I was right on that ball, and the PCI did show that I was on it. I wasn't going to show the whole entire at-bat because we have a 2-0 count here with Mike Piazza, and this is a situation where I need to hit that pitch. I mean, I just missed it, but I need to hit that pitch if I'm going to be locked in at the plate and putting up a lot of runs. I could tell early on in this one that the ball just wasn't really traveling off the bat for either team. I mean, he hit a home run to lead off the game, but ever since then, the ball wasn't really traveling off the bat. But Griffey ties it up with a no-doubter, hits one the other way. The wind was blowing in from right field a couple miles an hour in this game. I'm not really sure if that mattered a whole lot. I mean, we're also playing at a major league field, so the game plays a little bit different at a major league field than MLB The Show 18. I'm really hoping that's not the case in MLB The Show 19. I'm really hoping they kind of fixed a lot of that stuff with latency and how the major league stadiums play in Diamond Dynasty. At the same time with wind, I really hope that's tuned down so that way wind doesn't affect the game as much. But I mean, at the same time, you have to have it a little bit. I just hope it's not as overpowered as it is in this one, where if the wind's blowing in at all, it definitely affects the way the ball travels. But if the wind's blowing out, it can be a home run derby slugfest. And I'll show you guys my stats at the end of this game. Even though I'm not really hitting all that well, this ranked seasons I've been hitting the ball extremely well. In the last couple videos that I've posted of gameplay wise, I was hitting the ball. But in this one so far, I haven't hit the ball all that well. And the balls that I have squared up have been hard ground balls to the infielders, second baseman, and shortstop. I mean, I've squared up a couple fly balls that have gone to the outfielders, but that's baseball. I'm just trying to get something going, start up a rally here with Pablo Sanchez. He has Raul Mondesi swing. That's my creative player at shortstop. And I'm probably going to put a short compact swing on my creative player, and it'll be the show 19. I'm thinking about that a little bit and who I want to go with. But depending on some of the new legends and depending on how they swing in the game, after I try a couple moments out and grind that creative player out, I will make my decision when it comes to creative player stance and editing the batting stance creator and all that stuff, where you can really go into depth with your creative player in the next year's game. But anyway, I am sending one up the middle with Albert Pujols there in the top of the 7th inning. And I went ahead and brought in Javier Baez to pinch run for Pujols. I stole second. And then I pinch hit for Reggie Jackson. I brought in that Finest JD, but he wasn't able to get the job done for me in that situation. I just missed that ball. I think it was a splitter. No, that was a cutter low and away. The opponent was, low and away. I was just early on it. But now we have Pablo Sanchez up once again, coming back around in the order, and he hits a base hit up the middle. That was a splitter, and I was able to hit that one up the middle for a knock, and Javier Baez is coming around to score. I'm not sure if who else would have been able to score on that one. Griffey definitely would have had a better chance to throw him out, but nonetheless, I am getting that run, and Javier Baez is a better defensive replacement. Here I was trying to do a hit and run with Pablo Sanchez at second base, and Piazza, I felt like I squared that one up. It was good. The PCI was on it, but I did hit it right to center field. The ball was not carrying this one, like I mentioned earlier, but it happens sometimes. I mean, now I just have to shut the door with Goose Gossage here in the bottom of the 7th, facing Babe Ruth, and I'm looking to throw the ball inside here. I knew I was going to miss that one based on the feedback right there. It's just late. But I'm trying to throw the ball inside off the plate and looking for him to roll over. This opponent was pausing a lot and practice swinging. And when that happens, I just have to try to pitch to my strengths and play my game, because I can't let that mess me up. Even though I threw a hanging pitch there to Babe Ruth, he definitely could have sent it out for a game-tying home run. He rolled it over and hit second base. There he is, practice swinging again. And I was just trying to step off every now and then. And because once you step off, then when he tries to practice swing again, it will practice swing very quickly, and you'll still be able to pitch whenever you would like, and it won't mess up your meter and all that good stuff. But here in the top of the 9th inning, the opponent is actually, this is the bottom of the 9th inning. Stamezio hits a base hit off of the floor for a knock to start it off, and he brings in Immortal Mike Trout to pinch run, which I knew he was going to go to right away as soon as he got that base hit. But he did sit back on it. It was good on a slurve below the zone. He hit it 94 miles an hour. But now we got to face Griffey with the chance to walk it off. I went to Bruce Sutter immediately out of the bullpen, because this is one of my best relievers. He's my go-to guy, and I was able to get the strikeout there. Now he's trying to steal with Trout, and Pablo Sanchez is making the play of the game there, saving a potential run, because if that gets through, he might even be able to score, because Ted Williams doesn't really have the best arm out there, and 94 speed. He was already to third base by the time the first baseman had it. I thought he was going to try to go home, and Babe Ruth probably would have been able to throw him out, but at the same time, you never know with this game. He might have been taking his sweet time, but now we got to face Chipper Jones. I went ahead and walked Babe Ruth out. There's no way I was going to face Babe Ruth with the game-winning run. If he hits a home run, I'd rather face Chipper Jones and put the game-winning run on first base, as crazy as that sounds. But if he does hit the ball into the gap, it will be game over. I mean, he'll probably walk it off. It's a 2-2 count. I'm trying to throw the splitter low and inside here on the 2-2 count, and I just barely missed the feedback right there. Good, but I missed it inside. I missed the hoop. Now I can't walk him. I don't want to face Ted Williams. I went with the splitter, but it was just below the zone. I got the strikeout. I moved up to 806, moving into the championship series. It doesn't really matter all that much, because MLB The Show 19 is coming out. But here are my stats: 392 average, even though I didn't really hit the best in that last game. My ERA is destroyed with 6.18 because I played razor sharp. But here we go. We're going up against Ice Mac. He's a streamer over on Twitch. Definitely check his Twitch stream out. I will have the link to his stream posted in the comment section down below. This is a BR game, and I'm currently on a 5-0 run. We have Victor Alcantara on the mound, I believe, and we're facing this Giancarlo Stanton, who is amazing. I was able to throw the slider low and away and get him to fly out there to the third baseman. That's a big out, because now we got to face JD Martinez, and this is live series JD Martinez, so I can't throw him a fastball. I went ahead and brought in Darren O'Day, and it doesn't matter. He hits the slider up the middle for a base knock. That's not going to be a good way to start this game off. If he gets an early lead, like the way I've been playing, where I give up an early lead every time, then I'm going to be in trouble in this BR game, because I haven't really been hitting the greatest in the previous videos, or in the previous gameplay. So now we got to look to try to get Adrian Beltre out. I was able to get the second out right there, but Adrian Beltre is definitely a big threat. I've noticed that he has the dead red quirk as well, so I want to throw a lot of sliders to him, as many as possible. And I'm not really worried about the steal from first base over there, 46 speed. So I went ahead and let Darren O'Day come set a little bit, and he's going to be able to locate the pitches a little bit better. I noticed that using his gold card, so I am able to get him to roll over and ground out to the pitcher. That ends the inning. Now we're on a 3-0 count, and he walked my leadoff hitter on 4 pitches, so I'm looking to try to steal second base because I have Christian Yelich up at the plate. I have an opportunity to do a hit and run. Tyler O'Neill doesn't have the best steal rating, so I'm looking, if he doesn't get the best jump ever, I'm trying to do a hit and run, and it looks like he got an alright jump there. I was going to risk it, and he almost gets thrown out, but he just barely got in there safely. So now I'm looking to manufacture this run, somehow, some way, get a base hit. Now Christian Yelich up at the plate. I use this card in ranked seasons quite a bit, and he was pretty good for me, but just missed the ball right there. That was a sinker right over the middle of the plate. Missed it. I was late. I can't believe you can't be missing those pitches. But then I rolled over to second base. That's going to at least get him to third. But I missed two opportunities right there. Two pitches down over the middle of the plate, and then one on the outside half with Carlos Gomez, a guy who hits lefties extremely well. I popped up to the shortstop, unable to score the run. But now we have Miguel Cabrera. He does have the night quirk, so he has a little bit of a bigger PCI during night games. And I swung at the first pitch. I felt like I got that one, but I did miss it, man. I just missed it. Hit it to right field, fly out, but now I just have to try to pitch right here. I have brought in Sean Gilmartin, who is a really good left-handed bronze pitcher. I was able to get the strikeout there facing his lefty. I figured I would leave him in. He does have a really slow curveball. He has a 69-mile-an-hour curveball, and he hits one there to shortstop. Marcus Semien is able to make the play, and that's going to be a big out right there, because now we face Yasmani Grandal with 2 outs in the inning, and this card is a big-time threat. Switch hitting power hitting catcher, but hits one to Semien. He does have only 7 speed, and Semien is going to be able to throw him out there from the 6 hole, deep in the outfield. And now we have Gleyber Torres up at the plate, ripping a ball into the gap. His left fielder missed it right there. That's going to be a triple. Off the bat, 77 speed. I knew he was going to be in there because the left fielder missed the ball. I was thinking 3 as soon as I saw that. And now we have Marcus Semien up at the plate, who made a couple nice plays on defense in the last inning. And now he's getting an RBI, the first run of the game there. And that's going to bring up Stephen Vogt, who's a left-handed power-hitting catcher. And he throws a fastball up in the zone. I turned on it. I pulled it right over right field. And I'm not sure if just the small difference of playing on a minor league field in this one, but I felt like the ball was jumping off the bat. I'm not sure what the wind was like, but I did go ahead and bring in a pinch hitter in Brett Phillips, and I was hitting it right off of his pitcher for a base hit. 73 speed. He was able to beat that out. Now we have Tyler O'Neill up, who did walk on 4 pitches earlier, but also my PCI placement was a lot better in this game, so I can't really attribute it to that, but that one was smoked. Opposite field with Tyler O'Neill, no doubter, first pitch with a fastball up and away. PCI wasn't all the way on the ball, but I did go the other way with it. Same thing here. I had the PCI pretty far outside there, but the barrel of the bat was on the ball, and I hit it towards the left center part of center field, if that makes sense. And that one, I was right on it there with Miguel Cabrera. But another base hit, extending the inning, looking to try to do some damage here with the 3-run homer or something with Gleyber Torres. If I'm able to shoot one into the gap there, I'm able to send one down the line. That's going to be nice. I'm going to score at least 1 run. And his fielder misplayed it, but I didn't think I was going to be able to score. I don't know. I wasn't trying to risk it. At the same time, I didn't know if his fielder was going to miss the ball there. But Marcus Semien is going to be able to rip a base hit. I'm sending him Gleyber Torres, 77 speed, and he's out at the plate. But we are able to score 7 runs in that inning. Go up 7-0. Now we just have to get the final 3 outs. Already have 1 in the inning, facing Jock Peterson. I have this, Silver Steve Cishek in the game. And I went with the splitter, or that might have been a sinker right over the middle of the plate. He sends it out. But that was his 2 pitches that I'm going to. The slider, the splitter, and the sinker. But that was a slider on the outside corner to J.D. Martinez, and he hits it to the wall. Carlos Gomez is unable to make the play. He runs into the fence, and I'm just trying to get the ball in, just trying to get these last couple outs here. We have a little bit of a lead, so I'm trying to throw strikes. I brought in the silver Rob Nen, and that is going to be the last out of the game. We win that one 7-1. The 9-game reward is Josh Donaldson. I'm 6-0 on this run. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. I'm College Lefty, and have a good night. Peace out.